Welcome, everybody, to the Rec Center. Got a good one. Teays Valley, believe undefeated here in this tournament this week so far, Chris. And Tug Valley is, Chris. Bradley's Tug Valley is too, so should be a good matchup, right?
Oh, it should be a fantastic matchup. You know, Teays Valley always tough, always some great players and athletes on that team. And Tug Valley's been impressive, been in some very good games here so far.
Yeah, should be a good ball game. Our man Chris is back. He's probably got the rosters for both squads there. Sloan to May. No good. Here comes Teays Valley, Bradley.
That's a nice take to the bucket there. And Teays Valley taking the early 2-0 lead.
Weddington was wanting a foul there. Didn't get the call. Guys, you tuning in, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers back up for these young men.
There's a nice drive. Good finish there by Teays Valley.
I was going to say, I'll let you guys go as long as you want.
Well, if I had Teays, I probably would. Bradley keeps going, Teays Valley with a bucket.
Yeah, that's going to be our fun part of this game, going from Tug Valley, Teays Valley.
Yeah.
Can't say TV either. Right now, Teays Valley out to a quick lead. Rebounded on the backside by JoJo Green. Green gets inside, but has it stripped away as Rash. He'll get it up ahead. Nice little Euro step by May, but unable to convert. Zine Osmond gets the rebound over into the far corner for Drew Payne. Dribbles in. Into the corner now. Clean look for a three, and that one bottomed out.
Tug Valley fans, let them know, isn't it?
So Osmond knocked that down. And honestly, I mean, we saw this Teays Valley team last year a couple times with Chapmanville. They gave Chapmanville fits in a couple of games last year, and you know they've got a lot of that core back from last year. Again, a lot of the names I see on the list are a lot of the names I saw last year during those games. So this Teays Valley club, talk about a lot of improvement as of late. It's a nice spin move there by Weddington, and he'll finish in an and one.
Now, Teays Valley can't compete in the state tournament stuff, right?
Correct.
They're just Christians because they have they're like a Wesley Christian and things like that, right?
Yeah, I think like West Logan Christian.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if they were allowed to compete for states, though, I mean, this would definitely be a team you'd have your eyes on, whichever classification they'd be in. It's Weddington able to get the and one. Stops the quick run to start this game here by Teays Valley, as that turnaround won't bank home now. A run-out chance up ahead to May, and he'll lay it in. You said these two teams, you found out they played before.
Yeah, Wesley Christian this year. Teays Valley come away with a victory.
Out front, JoJo Green short on the three, rebounded and put back up and in. It's an and one opportunity here for Osmond. Again, Tug Valley 4-0 in games so far this week here at the Rec Center. Haven't been beaten yet.
That's what we was talking about. This is the battle of unbeaten. Teays Valley is undefeated too. That we know of.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
we
know
know
if they
of.
played somebody today. I know they's undefeated as of last night. So if they had an earlier game today and got beat, somebody let us know. But, oh, what a pass by May. Oh, you got to finish that.
Oh, that was another great look from May. Him and Rash have just been outstanding passing in this tournament. Now Weddington fighting for that loose ball off the miss. Comes out long and taken back by Osmond. He'll race in. Gives it over far side. Tried to be fed back. Now the ball ricochets out and Rash has it. Here comes Zaid Rash again. He's been a magician with the ball in his hands this week. Tries the banker, can't get it to go. May gets it, turn around, and he'll be fouled by Green. I'll tell you what, man, that's the fun thing about playing at Tug Valley. You know, you may be 4-0. You may have beaten some big teams yet, but you come out and you're losing this game, you ain't nothing.
Yeah, they expect to win everything, don't they?
It is. That's part of the culture. And I said, you don't have any let up.
That's the culture that's been built there.
That's what I said. It's a tough one to live up to, but you know, if you got enough guts and you got enough fight, you're going to try your best to live up to it. May able to hit 1 out of 2 free throws, 10-6 now in favor of Teays Valley. Down front, Green into the middle for Osmond. Nice pass over into the corner. Good ball movement here by Teays Valley. We get a whistle and a foul called here on Tug Valley. You see, we got old Scott Farmer out here officiating this game. Again, old tennis buddy of mine back in the day. So he'll take the 3 in the corner, and that'll get knocked down by Drew Payne. 13-6 now. Teays Valley leads it.
Drew Payne, that sounds familiar. He must have played somewhere else before he went to Teays Valley. That name just sounds so familiar to me.
It does to me, too. I was literally having the same kind of deja vu that you were. Oh, nice find by May. He was going to the deck and was able to find the cutter, Copeland, at the last minute. Yeah, it feels like Drew Payne. He played for some team that had like red letters on it, I feel like. There's a deep 3 as Case and Holmes able to connect. So back-to-back 3s here by Teays Valley Christian. Now looked like Zay Turner's shoelaces broke. So he's going to go over to the bench and try and get that situated. He's trying to work out the entire shoe right now to try and get it back together. Had a boy one time in a tennis match literally blew out the complete bottoms of his shoes. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's a nice steal and take by Neo Anchor inside. Now up ahead, 10-point lead here for Teays Valley Christian as Weddington's pass off the hands of his man and out of bounds. This Teays Valley team, though, they're just so big at every position. I mean, height, size, width. They can just come at you with different waves of players, too. Again, they've only got 7 that have dressed here today. And I said, every time they bring in somebody new, it's just like nothing lets up. Holmes over to Payne. He'll take a 3. That one off the mark. JoJo Green able to fight for the rebound. He'll kick it back up top. Holmes will try a 3 again. This one off the mark. Rash up ahead. Holmes got a piece of it. Sloan able to chase it down back inside to May.
Oh, wow.
A lot of contact and no whistle on the play as up ahead. Anchor will get it and lay it in. So 20-8 lead now. And it looks like May and
even Teays Valley guys laughing because they know he fouled him.
he was even talking to him like, yeah, I don't know about that one, man. Inside Weddington. And an offensive foul going to be called here on Tug Valley. Again, Tug Valley, they'll have 3 more tough games tomorrow as well from what I was looking at online. But they've played probably by far the toughest schedule of any of these teams.
Yeah.
So I'd stack their 8 games up against anybody else's in this tournament format, but they've always been like this. All comers are welcome. They'll take on anybody. Payne at the top of the key. Drives in, stumbles to the ground, and falls into Weddington's hands. Up ahead now. Here comes May. Switches to the left hand. Can't finish. Able to get the rebound back. No look pass inside for Sloan. He gets hit. Turn around. Count it, and the foul. Sloan able to get a chance for an N1 opportunity here. Under 11:37 to go here in this first half. It's Sloan able to connect on the N1. If you're Tug Valley, you're just trying to get things stabilized as much as possible right now. A little confusion. Thought maybe Coach Thompson wanted a timeout there, but instead chose to wave it off. Again, this Teays Valley team, they just come at you in waves. They can turn a possession around and turn it into instant offense in a hurry.
The old ball coach is back on the bench today. They're in the second game here, Chris.
Oh,
Kurt Fletcher over
yeah,
there.
Kurt's over there. He's ready to go today. I don't think he was here for the first game today, but he's here for this one. Into the corner. Holmes gets a clean look, and he'll hit a 3. It's 23-11 now. Copeland gets into the middle. He'll pull up for a jumper from the right elbow, and he'll connect. 23-13 now. Teays Valley Christian leads it. Payne gives it over for Caden Holmes. He'll try a 3, and there's another triple that falls.
Teays Valley's opened up on fire here, Chris.
It is. Their three-point shooting's been incredible so far here. They lead it now by 13. They've doubled up Tug Valley. Inside, that pass gets away. And that'll go back over to Teays Valley here.
There's your buddy. He's back, Chris.
Old Fred. Yeah, I messaged him about 20 minutes ago if he had an iPhone charger. He just now messages me back. No, I do not. I'm like, what good are you, Fred? I swear, man.
Did you not bring yours with you today?
No, I left mine at the house, so I can't really say much. I was the one that initiated my own problems. But we've only got this game and another one to go, so I think I'll get to the finish line with it. Over far side, Sloan tries to penetrate in, had it poked away, able to get it back. Now he's in a lot of trouble, tries to get rid of it, and Holmes able to slap it away. That shows you the team defense this team's got. They had May surrounded with 3 men. You figure somebody's open, and Holmes just able to anticipate the pass and knocks it away anyway. On Weddington, power move inside as he buries himself into the chest of his defender, Osmond, and he'll draw the foul and 1. Weddington at the free throw line. Again, he had a big game against Wayne earlier today. He's our little general store player of the game in that contest. And able to knock down the free throws. 28-16 here. And Tug Valley's just struggling to get stops right now against this Teays Valley club. He's opened up red hot from the field as Holmes gives it back. Caden Holmes will step back for a 3 now. That one off. Tug Valley just trying to weather the storm here as much as possible. See if they can get this back down to 10 or to single digits on this trip as Rash. Top of the key, rolls it down low for Weddington. Weddington, power move again inside, can't convert. Rebound tipped. Taken by Sloan. Pass over the top, though. He's going to get into the backcourt, and that'll be an over and back violation. Looks like we get a timeout here from Tug Valley with 7:44 to go in the first half. So we'll be back after this. You're watching the Feud in the Coalfields here on the D&D Sports Network. Teays Valley Christian leading at 28-16 here with 7:44 to go in the first half. Chris Kidd, Kevin Jones, Bradley Damron with you. And again, we want to thank our 4 major sponsors here this week, helping us bring you the action from the Feud in the Coalfields: Logan Bank and Trust, Hope Gas, Little General Store, and Logan Regional Medical Center. Teays Valley Christian's just been overwhelming Tug Valley here in the early going, but Tug Valley fighting to stay tight right now and weather this storm. It's a battle between two of the unbeatens in this tournament so far, as Holmes 3 no good. Green gets the rebound, gets another chance, put this one back up and in though.
Big, strong kid, isn't he?
Yeah, it's kind of like with Weddington, you know, you getting down that low, it's going to be hard to find a way to move him off that spot and try and get the ball away from him. Copeland able to hand it off to May, drives in, a nice take by Preston May. Now May rips it away in the backcourt, able to go back and get it. Nice turnover forced by May. She'll look to penetrate inside, dishes over. Copeland didn't find an opening. They'll bring it back out front to May now to reset. Weddington tried to set a screen high. Good job by Green to get over top of that. May has to pull back now, gives it over to Canterbury. He finds an opening for a three, but off the mark. Rebound tipped out. Green able to take it. Now comes Green dribbling up, had it poked away. Somebody from Tug Valley got their hands in on that as Copeland gets it from Weddington. He can't hit, but Weddington there for the putback.
Tug's got it to 10, Chris.
I said Tug Valley's just kind of been hanging in. They've been doing enough to stay within the rear view mirror of Teays Valley so far. Inside, all Garrett pick and roll there, getting Green to the basket, and he lays it in easily. That's a big thing, though. If you're either of these teams, you just don't want to take a beating. You're going to want to get up and try and fight and get off the mat here, knowing that you're playing against probably the best other team in this tournament so far. We're going to get several substitutions here for Tug Valley as Rash back in, Sloan back in. Looks like Howard Hodge in for the first time. Weddington getting himself probably a much-needed breather by this point. Stepping back, Payne will kick it out. Caden Holmes 3, that one won't fall. Rebound batted around. Holmes gets it back, tries to dish it, but had it poked away. Now Rash, tough outlet pass, able to find his man, though, and taking it in is May for two.
Such good hands.
That's what I said. That was basically a throw-up ball in traffic, just counting on your athlete to be able to out-athlete the other one. Preston May, like you said, with good hands, able to come down with that and get the layup. Now Green going to step back for three. That one no good. So the three's not falling as frequently as they were in the early going here for Teays Valley Christian. They're settling for a lot of outside jumpers as Rash gets inside with a great cut and finish. And that's going to lead to a timeout now from Teays Valley Christian as all of a sudden they see their lead whittled to 8. And we'll be back after this as you're watching the Feud in the Coalfields on the D&D Sports Network.
The best thing about West Virginia is hope.
The commitment we're making is $2.2 billion in the state of West Virginia.
It's creating opportunities for the next generation to have career-sustaining jobs.
We're creating career paths and jobs.
Everybody's talking about it. Hogas is doing it.
This gives opportunities for underprivileged communities to have new jobs, to have new opportunities, and it just gives people hope.
Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
At Logan Regional Medical Center, our comprehensive inpatient rehabilitation program helps get you back to living life. With an 8-bed unit for patients 18 and over, our caring team of doctors, nurses, and rehabilitation specialists work with you, providing a full line of services to help you restore your capabilities and get you back home and back to living. Logan Regional Medical Center, providing inpatient rehabilitation close to home.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd, Kevin Jones, Bradley Damron here at the Feud in the Coalfields. Here on day number 2, and we are on game number 4 or 5 today.
My man Jimmy Johnson's tuning in today. He said that I had to take a sick day yesterday so I didn't have to hear from him, but he don't know that I was here all day. He never tuned in on our stream, so he must have been at Daryl's, but he's the one that was giving me He picked Oklahoma. I picked Carolina. And I gave him crap at the hill climb when Carolina come back and won it, but then Oklahoma comes out and blisters Carolina in the championship. So I'll eat it, Jimmy. I know.
See, he's got a day of trying to catch up and get back at you now.
Yeah. Copeland for 3.
That one rims out, and that'll give it back over to Teays Valley Christian. Getting a 3-pointer out of that timeout. Another one added to the total here for Teays Valley. They've been burning up the nets from the perimeter so far. Holmes catches on the baseline. Caden Holmes gives it into the middle for Green, and JoJo Green gets the soft touch.
Way to work, Caden.
Lead just that quickly, back up to 13.
Yeah, a quick 5-0 run by Teays Valley out of the timeout.
And that's always a sign of a good team, too, right there. They see a run going against them, and they just are able to kill it, just squash it right then and there. Instead of it becoming a 15-4 run or 20-6 run, it just stops at 5-0, and then you go on a little run of your own as they have now. That's 7 straight points reeled off here as Payne gets that layup. On the inside, shot no good. Copeland gets the board, and he'll put it back in. Good little mid-range jumper from Copeland. 2:25 left in the opening half. Over far side, Holmes in the corner for 3. That one catches nothing but air. Copeland races back the other way, slams on the brakes. He'll try the 3. This one off to the left. Rebound comes down to Zay Turner. He'll get it up ahead. Now over into the corner. Holmes fakes on a 3. Now Teays Valley. Set up again. Payne had a wide open look. Now gives it over for Holmes instead. That 3 won't fall. You saw Green's face right there whenever he saw how much space Payne had. He was like, take it, dude. Whenever you got the shooting ability that Payne and others have, yeah, you want them to try and take that look if they've got it. Rash. Penetrating, probing inside, had it poked away, and now here comes Teays Valley with a run out. Payne gets behind everyone, can't fit it. Oh! What a leap there by Zay Turner. Just went over top of everybody to put that back in. Now you see Tug Valley kind of coming apart a little bit here in the waning moments of this half. They closed it down to 8, but, man, they built back up to 15 in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
I think that timeout came with about 3.5 minutes left in the half, and now just like the last minute and a half or 2 minutes, it's back up to almost double what it was. Now it looks like both sides got their substitutions figured out. It's Payne, swings it over for Green. Green gets inside over to Payne. That pass tipped into the air. Turner right there for it. Get it to Case and Holmes. Now inside. Nice find underneath for Zay Turner. 43-26 now with 35 seconds left in the first half. Sarton will give it off. Canterbury. Tough drive here on the right side as can't get it to fall as Sloan. Now up ahead, another run out chance. Good tip pass over to Payne and he'll lay it in. 45-26 now Teays Valley Christian with 12 seconds left in the half. As Fleming gets it up ahead, finds Sarton. Sarton underneath trying to shovel it over for Hodge. He's able to gather it at the last moment and he'll put it in. 2 seconds, 1 second, Fleming tips it away and that'll do it for the opening half of basketball with Teays Valley Christian leading Tug Valley 45-28. We'll be back after this break as you're watching the Feud in the Coalfields here on the D&D Sports Network. Back to action here as we get ready to start the second half in our fourth game of the day. Chris Kidd, Kevin Jones, Bradley Damron here from the Rec Center in Logan, West Virginia.
And all Teays Valley here to start the game, Chris. Let's see if Tug can make it run.
And again, it was 32-24 late in the first half. And 13-4 run to close the half. Now 15-4 run as they continue it here in the second half. Neo Anchor gets that bucket. And if I'm not mistaken, Anchor may just be a freshman or a sophomore coming into this year. I feel like we had his name in a couple of tournaments this past spring or this past winter. And I feel like he was in 8th or 9th grade we kept seeing over and over again. If he's the one I'm remembering, God, he's a big kid.
Yeah.
Get a whistle out front. This is now the largest lead of the game for Teays Valley Christian. Again, we've got West Logan Christian and Webster County slated to be our final game of the day here at the Rec Center. That'll be coming up at approximately 3 o'clock. Nice jump step by May as he gets to the baseline, and he'll knock down the jumper. Here's Payne attacking out the end. Oh, Rash. Yeah, like you, man, just good hands, able to locate it and prevent that layup. Now Copeland gets into the middle, got his jersey tugged that time, kicks it back out to May. He'll go for a three, no good. It's rebounded on the backside by Turner. Gets it up, and layup will go for Anchor and the foul. That's what I said. They just play such good heads-up basketball, does this Teays Valley club. Again, they're smart with where they go with the ball. They're smart with what they do with the ball. They play into their strengths so well. And this team shares the ball really well, too.
Yes.
That free throw off the mark for Anchor. Inside Weddington. Good look there from May. Kicks it back out to Rash. Goes inside as Weddington gets Green in the air, and he'll draw the foul. So that'll send Weddington to the free throw line here. Trailing by 19. We'd like to thank some of our other sponsors helping us bring you the games here this week. East Company Shop, Rebuild and Electrical, Kermit Western Auto, Chapmanville Foodland, Giovanni's of Logan, Geno's of Chapmanville, Scott Ambergy, State Farm Agent in Chapmanville, Missy Birchfield, State Farm Agent in Logan. Again, thank all of you for being with us this week and helping us bring you all these games this week. Weddington able to sink both free throws, 49-32, as we're 3 minutes deep here into this second half. And it's crossover and taken away by May as he'll charge in and he'll lay it home.
May has played well this game.
Yeah, he's just kid's got no quit in him no matter what he's doing.
Yeah, he's going to give you 110 the whole time. He has been one of the bright spots for Tug here today.
49-34 now. Inside, Holmes able to serve it. Oh, Weddington, what a block at the rim that time. Payne gets it back. His three won't fall, and Weddington with the board.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. What a pass.
Wow, Preston May. I don't know how you do it much better than that, and now he takes the charge on the other end.
He didn't get rewarded by the bucket on there in the end, but he got the charge. But that was a three-quarter court bounce pass on the money, wasn't it?
Well, he couldn't have asked for much better. I think even though Sloan, he's been the recipient of a lot of these, I think even he was impressed with that one getting through there. Now it'll be Rash to bring it up the floor. 4 minutes gone here in this second half. Rash pass, going to be intercepted. Osmond gets it up ahead. Turner, he'll lay it home. Again, they just fill their lane so well, too, off of turnovers as Weddington has to volleyball that into the air, saves it. May can't hit, tries again. This time he will convert. 51-36 as Holmes gets inside. We've got a whistle and a foul going to be called.
Go 12.
Casey Holmes inbounds underneath. Cutting inside was Turner, but couldn't get the layup to fall. Now Copeland stops on a dime in the paint, and he'll hit the short jumper.
Good job by Copeland there. Not to force it, just get the steady little wide open jumper there at the rim. Good job by Copeland.
And again, I've been very impressed with how well he's played this week.
That's why I said sometimes he gets shadowed by the other names, but he's always right there making a big shot, isn't he?
Absolutely, and that's what I said. He's one of those players, sometimes an afterthought, but man, you can't get things done without players like him. Sloan and Anchor both trade layups on both ends. As Payne now tries a three from the left side, and he'll knock it down. You're starting to see some tired legs, it looks like, a little bit on both sides. It's been a couple of lazier possessions than they're not used to on the defensive side. Oh, May. Almost another tough finish, but he'll draw the foul. But you see both sides really not moving their feet as well as they were in the first half. But this being probably the second, third game today from most of them after playing 3 games yesterday, I said it just started to wear and tear on you. Able to knock down the first free throw. I'd also like to thank some of our sponsors here today: Williamson Auto Sales, Farrell and Hill Insurance Agency, United Motorsports, Mountaineer Buildings, the 1910 Steakhouse in downtown Logan, Chiefs Roadhouse, Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College, Genmar Services, White Eye Care, the Aracoma Drug Store, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Precision Air Heating and Cooling, Punk's Tires, and Diamond Flagging Company. May once again going to work inside. How does he have the energy to keep doing what he's doing here? He couldn't hit, but up ahead they find Case and Holmes, who gets behind the defense, and he'll lay it down. 60-42 now, Teays Valley. It's Weddington. Powers inside. He'll draw the whistle, and that'll send him to the free throw line with under 13 minutes to play. So far, though, Kevin, we don't see West Logan Christian, and we don't see Webster County as of right now.
Yeah, that's our last game of the day. I mean, it's possibly. There might be another gyms, you know.
Yeah, that's actually what I'll check on now. So see a Logan Timberwolf player over there. I'm going to try and take a look at the napkin you sent me last night with some of this scheduled. So let's see. Is Webster County anywhere else right now? Let's see. They had a game at Logan High School at 1 o'clock. Was Webster. And West Logan Christian, their only game that's scheduled is today at 3 o'clock. So, yeah, where are you guys? I'd say they'll come rolling in here shortly. As Osmond steps back and a deep three. 63-42. I think it's the first time it's crossed over into a 20-plus point lead here today for Teays Valley.
Yeah, Tug will get it around 10 or 12, then Teays will go back like an 8-0 run again. So, good move by Sloan.
Yeah, that's a nice little pull up there on the baseline. Yeah, just like you said, May with another steal drives in and he'll lay it in. Yeah, Tug Valley, you know, they'll keep going on spurts, trimming away at this, and then it just feels like in a blink of an eye, Teays Valley's able to erase all that work. Sanger will give it off to Osmond. He'll stop for a three on the left wing, and he'll hit another one.
Feeling it.
And even Rabbit Thompson, he just turned to look at a couple of his coaches. And one of his assistants said, "What are you supposed to do?" I said, really, there's not a lot you can do. Even if the big men are going to step out and hit threes too and drive and kick and finish at the rim, I mean, there's just, you just got to hold your hands up at some point and be like, there's just not a whole lot we can do to stop this.
That's true.
So we've all ran into it at some point in time in our playing careers. So now May will look to inbound here. So he'll fire it in for Weddington at the free throw line. He'll try and back his way in. Tough fadeaway on Green, but can't get it to go. Now here's Green behind his back into the front court. Again, Teays Valley threatening to try and break the scoring mark for highest point total in this gym this week. 75 was what Cavill Midland Chevy put up last night. Inside, Weddington able to get position and lay it in. And that will lead to a timeout here for Tug Valley with 10-11 to play here in the second half. We'll be back after this as you're watching the Feud in the Coalfields on the D&D Sports Network. (66-48), Teays Valley Christian leading here against Tug Valley in our 4th of 5 games today. Chris Kidd, Kevin Jones, Bradley Damron here at the Rec Center for the 2nd straight day, and we'll be with you tomorrow as well here on the D&D Sports Network. Holmes out front, swings it over. Give him good ball movement here from Teays Valley. Sets up a 3 on the way for anchor. That one won't fall.
Looking. Fleming wasn't looking.
He tried to get the outlet pass going, but now Green, he'll fire up the 3 and he'll knock it down. Again, it's just been an onslaught here from from Teays Valley Christian as 3 from May. He continues to fight out here. And Tug Valley, they've done a good job of fighting in this game. It's just been tremendous shooting and execution from Teays Valley Christian throughout this entire contest. Green will get it back at the top of the key. Bounce it down for Caden Holmes, and there's May once again on the deflection. Man, he has had an unreal game today as May in this last contest.
Like I said, he's been one of the bright spots for Tug this game.
So give off Canterbury, now stolen away. Here comes Turner on the run out. He'll take it in one-on-one and lay it home. 71-51 now as May. He'll put up a 3 left side and he'll knock down another.
May is feeling it.
He has really played well here in this last game. Again, he seems to be the only one that's kind of had an extra boost of energy here for this 5th game in the last 2 days for Tug Valley. That missed 3 is going to get tapped out. Green able to chase it down. I think that's a big highlight point, though, if you're Coach Thompson. You know, you've got your team leader out here continuing to fight and push.
Look at here, still fighting.
And playing with everything he's got. And I said, if the team leader's willing to do that, the person in charge is willing to do that, then there's no excuses everywhere else at that point. I said, if they're willing to do what they'd ask you to do, then I think you can get a lot of people behind them and willing to follow them at that point. Now Teays Valley just going to pull it out here and play a little catch, trying to find an opening, and they finally do as Turner able to get it and 1 on the right side. It's almost like they just lulled Tug to sleep a little bit on that possession.
Preston's going to get a well-deserved breather, right?
Absolutely. So I said, I don't know how he's had the energy to do what he's done in this game so far, but it's been impressive what he's been up to. This free throw by Turner won't fall. Looking up ahead, Canterbury swings it around back out front to Sarton. Now we do see the Hilltoppers making their way here. The Highlanders, I should say.
I know, you had me convinced they was Hilltoppers yesterday, and I was talking about Western Kentucky and everything. Then you come out today and start calling them Highlanders. So I started questioning myself. I was like, was there another team that was a Hilltopper?
It might have been, maybe I was thinking Huntington. That's Highlanders too, so I was like, I don't know where I came up with Hilltoppers yesterday, but I tried to will that into a nickname for one of the teams. Yeah, Webster County will get to see them again. believe that's the 4th game we've seen of Webster County.
Yeah, they've had about every game here, and Tug too.
You'll say Tug's definitely been our highest volume team here at the Rec Center, but yeah, I'd say Webster's right behind them right now.
But Tug moves down to Logan after this and plays St. Albans a little bit later.
Okay, what time are they scheduled to play them tonight? You didn't pay attention to what I just said, did you?
No, I was trying to hear. I heard. Go ahead, say it again. I apologize.
No, I said, what time do they play them tonight?
I think
Do you
5.
Okay.
No, I heard something out of the corner of my ear from one of the fans, and I was trying to distinguish it, and I never got it.
That is one of the sneaky fun things about being on the air. You know, they think we're preoccupied with everything else. No, we got time to listen to gossip.
Yeah.
As Turner flies in on the baseline and lays it in. So that does set a new high here in this gymnasium for points in a game, as that's 77 now for Teays Valley Christian, and Tug Valley have to burn a timeout as they were struggling to get the ball in. We'll be back after this as you're watching the Feud in the Coalfields on the D&D Sports Network.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Stores, fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern Coalfields.
For any of your financial needs, we encourage you to stop by one of our 5 convenient locations or apply online today at lbnt.com.
Whether you choose to stop by or visit us online, our team is here to help you every step of the way.
Buying a new home, expanding your business? Choose Logan Bank and Trust. Let's bank together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
5.5 minutes to play here in the second half as Teays Valley Christian has been in control since the start here against Tug Valley. They lead it by 21. Stepping back is Copeland for a 3 from the wing. That one just short. Rebounded, taken away by Turner. So give it into the corner. Osmond, he'll fire up a 3, and he's just been lighting it up from the outside.
He's still on fire, isn't he, Chris?
Yeah, he's not taking a high volume threes, but I think that's his 4th one of the game now. So anyone he's put up, he's pretty much knocked down. Sarton will dribble out near midcourt, 80-56. Again, this is the first team to hit the 80-point mark in the 12 games we've done so far here this week.
They might shoot for 100. They got 5 minutes left.
And that's what I said. I mean, it just comes in such quick waves with this team, too. If you're a Tug Valley fan, obviously you shouldn't be too disheartened. Again, this Teays Valley club, I think they ran through Logan, ran through Chapmanville.
GW.
Ran through GW.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they've just been destroying teams.
I think they even beat Wyoming East, too. I mean, it was everybody they played.
Yeah, so I know doesn't add a whole lot of solace, but at least at the end of the day, you'd be like, well, you know what? We were just as big a statistic as anybody else was. As Green hits another 3. 83-56 now. Sloan into the middle, nice pull-up jumper. And I'd say you've probably seen the last of most of Tug Valley's starters for this game. Like you said, they've got another one coming up today, and this one being at a 25-point deficit. I think the white flag is okay to fly after you've played 4 really tough games already and won them all. Sarton will get it over for Fleming. Left corner jumper. That one off the mark. Rebound tipped. Is Osmond able to take it away? Caden Holmes tried to slice inside. Nothing there, so it'll stay here with Teays Valley. I tell you, our little general store player of the game right now, I'm not really sure who to go to.
I'm leaving that one you and Bradley.
I was going to say, me and Bradley are going to have to talk about that here in a second for Teays Valley, because, I mean, you can make about any case you want for any of these guys down there right now. Banker will give it over to Osmond. He tries to cut inside. He'll give it back over. Cason Holmes will fire up a 3. That one off. It's rebounded underneath, and Sloan trying to find his way out of big-time trouble, somehow able to. He'll Dribble into the middle, little pull up off the mark as Osmond gets it up ahead to Anchor. Nice bounce pass over to Payne, and Payne goes to the reverse. 85-58 now with 2.5 minutes to go. And again, we see Webster County here. I don't know if we've seen West Logan Christian show up yet. Like we said, 3 o'clock was the only game scheduled for West Logan Christian today.
Well, the other day yesterday when they played, they was like rolling in right at game time. I remember some guy coming in off the streets there with his gym bag, and he went straight over and jumped in the game. So.
Yeah, that's true. They did just kind of just fly in here out of nowhere yesterday and ended up playing that second game, I think it was. Osmond will take it left wing, 3 up, and he hits another one.
Well, I think you found your answer.
I was going to say, yeah, he's been pretty prolific from the outside today.
I think you found your answer there, right?
Yeah, it's like I said, I mean, every one of them he's taken, I think he's hit here today. And so you can basically go interview the whole roster if you want to, Bradley. But
yeah, you'll probably have time.
Yeah, I was going to say, Osmond, I'm with you guys. I think Zane Osmond, he's our little general store player of the game here for Teays Valley Christian. They lead at 88-60 here with 1:27 to go. Sloan sliced in but couldn't hit, and now Cason Holmes just telling everybody, let's just settle down here. We're up 28, we're fine. As Payne will get an open look for 3, and he'll hit. So they hit 91 now with 1:12. Get a whistle in the front court here. This will be our largest blowout as well in this gym here so far this week. And that's what I said. It just goes to show and talk about how good this Teays Valley team is right now. I mean, they talked about them being advertised coming in here as a really good team. Well, they showed up and showed out today, and they've done it against some really good teams this week.
That's game. That's a good call. You don't want to take it, get nobody hurt.
Yeah, 91-61. They'll call the final here in game number 4 today as Teays Valley Christian continues to romp their way through here in this feud in the Coalfields as Tug Valley falls to 4-1 though, and we've got one more game coming your way here today with Webster County and West Logan Christian. So we'll be back after this for our final game of the day as you're watching the feud in the Coalfields on the D&D